Hi, my name is Yan. I'm the co-founder of MegaFair. For more than a decade, I was an affiliate in the iGaming industry and also built a startup around the gaming industry. And 2 years ago, I started a company which combining my skills. And actually, MegaFair is a skill game provider. In general, it's a game provider with unique content. We're trying to build a content which will attract players to keep and stay in the casinos, in the operator websites. We built the skill games for iGaming and also unique games like a last game which we launched is a board game, which is a RNG game, and also many other slots.
Can you highlight some of the main milestones, events, expansions of the company since the inception?
So I think the first milestone was 9 months ago, which we launched with our Friends brand, which took us as a game provider for skill games. Since then, we integrated with many aggregators and direct platforms and operators. And I think the second big milestone was a few weeks ago, which we launched our first unique RNG game, which is the Crazy Zeus Run, which is a board game, which brings different experience for same kind of players which play slots.
Can you help us understand the scale of the company, like the number of games, licenses, offices, stuff?
So first, what's interesting about MegaFair Games, we have 35 people around 10 countries. So we distributed first company. We don't have local offices. We have office in Cyprus, which is more operation office. The company has now 6 games. We're planning to launch in next 12 months another 15 games. And yeah, so regarding licenses, we're now working as a skill game. We have as a skill game provider, we have a legal opinion for our every skill game, which this is kind of license for skill game. There's no licenses for skill games as it's not a game of luck. And regarding our RNG games, so we are working now on licenses in Europe first. So this is about the licenses more.
Exciting. What is your personal favorite among the games, and do you have any fun memory that you don't mind sharing?
So basically, my personal favorite is Crazy Zeus Run. I'm super like the niche of board games. We took board games and we put it combined with RNG and RTP as a casino game. Personally, I think I'm playing every day this game, and I really think the experience is super amazing, super exciting, and super stick the player to the screen.
And can you name some of your most popular games?
Now, with the data that we have, so it's real funny, but Solitaire Cash, Mega Solitaire Cash is a P2P solitaire game, which players play a lot of this game. And if we're speaking about, let's say, GGR-wise, so this is the most popular. If we're speaking about number of rounds which played, so we have Mega Fish, Wild Fish, and this is a skill game PvP but with casual experience, which we see people playing it a lot in countries like India, Latam, and in general.
Can you tell us actually what is a skill game really?
So skill game is a game where no luck involved. Skill cash game is when players play against each other on tournament base. They're playing the same rules and same conditions, and the one who played better collect more points and win the prize pool. So skill game consists entry fee, number of players, and prize pool, and all the players play in same conditions, so they don't have a luck advantage between each other.
Can you explain an example of a skill game that's easy to understand how this works in that example?
So for example, we have a solitaire. Solitaire, everyone knows what is solitaire. You trying to finish the deck of cards as fast as you can. So in skill games, everyone play with same deck, and the one who done it faster, so he win more points and he win the prize pool. For example, if we take our bingo cash, Mega Bingo Cash, so in Mega Bingo Cash, everyone see the same board, the same order of numbers which coming from the pool of numbers, and the one who play faster and use the power-ups better, win more points, and then, of course, win the prize pool. So skill games basically is tournament-based, PvP, and with same conditions in every round.
That's a very interesting concept. And so it's based on speed in many cases. But my question is, how do you combat fraud, if there is any fraud in this type of game?
So it's speed, and also, again, it's speed, but also the action you take. Because, for example, if you take solitaire, you take not only speed, also actions. If you take bingo, you use power-ups, and then it's actions. If you, for example, in wild fish, you also need to choose what fish you're fishing. So it's speed and actions, and combination of it is skill. In general, you can create many other skills, but what we found, which player like, is this type of skill, which is little bit think and speed, and this combination is what attracts players to play these games.
Okay. And in your view, what makes a game popular, exciting, and how do you incorporate that into the product development?
So if you're thinking about skill games, so people believe that they can improve the skill, they not play against the casino, and they can beat each other. So many players from crash games, for example, which trying to beat the casino, so they're playing skills because they understand that here they just need to beat others, which is also human being. So in skill games, you don't have RNG, RTP, which in general is the advantage of the casino on the player. So players believe that they can improve. And the second thing is that actually the skill games is fun. We take these skill games from casual gaming, from mobile gaming. Is skill-based games, cash skill-based games is super popular among iOS players and Android players, like mobile players. And we are just the first who take it to the iGaming industry as a game provider. Other games which we also is not skill, so we're trying to work on the best experience, because user experience, again, user wants to enjoy. Part of the users wants to make money, part of the users wants to enjoy in the casino, and we're trying to analyze the best user experience in casual gaming and take them to the casinos.
Very exciting. And for the future roadmap, do you see any new games that you are turning into a P2P skill-based game that's known for many players from the mobile world or from other areas?
So yes, we're also trying to make innovation in skill games and not just check what others doing well and take it to the casino. But yeah, in our roadmap, in part of our next 15 games, we have a few new skill games. We have also super innovative RNG games. And we have also slots, which we want to create the most perfect, pixel perfect slots, which is super, super fun to play and super nice to look on it.
Thank you. And what message do you have for those who haven't tried your games yet and those who are already enjoying them?
I think if you never try, you never know. I can tell you that people that tried, if it's operators or if it's players, so they really enjoy and they see the something special in our games. And of course, not everybody will like these games, but I believe that in every casino or in every audience, these games can be super attractive. So for casinos, try our games. For players, I hope you will like these games, and we always improve based on data.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you.